Now it is 4 in the morning. I'm just finishing getting dressed to head to work for the first class of the day. So at my gym we have 4 locations. We just opened up our 4th one, which is the one that I work at now. Total we have around 2,000 members. Our biggest one has 800, that's the very first one we opened. And then the gym I work out now, we're in our 2nd week and we have about 200 members. We run 10 classes a day, all the way from 5 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. And on average, I'm here for like 8 hours and I teach probably 5 or 6 classes a day.
So when I started working here, I'm not a trainer, and I was not familiar with what a trainer, at least in the context, what it means to be a trainer. It looks like a really fun job. You can listen to music, you interact with a lot of people, and you get to yell at people while they're doing a push-up. But what I've learned is that these trainers actually have to sacrifice a lot, because to really inspire and motivate people, it costs energy to be inspirational. Like the more energy that you expend in that room, the more energy they're gonna feel, and it's gonna increase theirs. And to have that kind of energy at 4:30 in the morning, all day, sometimes through till 6:30 at night, yelling with a loud voice, Monday through Saturday, is a lot. So these guys sacrifice a lot of their own energy, a lot of their own being, and not to mention their Saturdays and their weekends. So I feel it's a noble job, and it's a lot more, it should be more appreciated than I think it is.
Good chest. Way to go, man. Keep that curl strict. That's it, body. Oh, whatever that plank jack, girl. Whatever that plank jack, Liz. Come on. That's it. Way to go. Stay strong. Get it going.
Currently, I'm driving home for about a 2-hour break. The noon class just finished up, and now we take a little break until the next one at 3:30. I'm going to answer some macro emails, make sure all my clients are getting all the nutrition that they need, and head on back to teach the night classes for the rest of the day. Right now I have 14 macro clients, and on average I probably send about like 20-25 emails a day. I have to email all of my clients back at least once, and then a lot of them will have extra questions and stuff like that. So they'll either email me back and I'll respond, or they might even text me or something like that. So I'm always in constant communication with them throughout the day. The relationship that I have with all the clients is probably like the biggest part of what we do at the place that I work and why it's so special. I probably have at least like 800 people's names memorized, which is probably like the hardest part of the job. Having the relationship where you know people like on a personal level, when you're trying to motivate them in class, it's so much easier because you can say like personal things to them that make them feel more motivated. You're not just like screaming at a random person. They're like, who is this dude that's like in my face? So I think that like having that personal relationship and knowing people outside of the gym setting is like the most important part of my job. Even though there's like things that you have to sacrifice, like any job, I think that the amount that I gain from this type of job way outweighs the sacrifices. I've gained so many relationships with people that carry on to outside the gym. I've learned how to talk in front of a crowd and not be afraid to tell people older than me like instructions, and it's helped me be able to like take criticism as well as give constructive criticism. So I think like my personal skills have just gone way up ever since I've had to take this job. So I think that, and also the friendships I've gained between the trainers, we're just like a huge family here, and that's something like I'll never take for granted. I think probably the biggest pressure of just being in the industry that I work in is just, there's always the pressure of like physical appearance. Being in the fitness industry, you're always constantly comparing yourself to other people in the industry and other trainers and other clients and all that kind of stuff. So it's kind of like a big pressure trying to compare yourself to other people when you should really just be comfortable in your own skin. So working out wise, I do the class that we offer here at the gym I work at Monday through Saturday. So I always do that at least 6 times a week. And then on top of that, I'll normally lift for like 45 minutes to an hour every day. So I pretty much work out twice a day. It definitely is like a job in itself, trying to work out all the time and keep up the like physical appearance that the clients are used to seeing from our different trainers. But that's like the most enjoyable part to me, is just working out. I think that all professions have to sacrifice things to get to be at like the highest level of what they want. For what I do, the main thing I sacrifice is personal time and sleep. Like I have to get up so early every morning. By the time I get home from work, I'm like fully spent from just giving my energy to the clients all day. So I'm always going to bed early. And just sacrificing that time that you get to spend with loved ones and friends and stuff like that. But I love being around the gym and I love helping people, so I think it makes it worth that sacrifice. So right now I'm driving home from the gym after teaching all the night classes, and gonna go home, make dinner for the night, and then get some sleep nice and early, because by the time I wake up it'll still be dark outside, and I need to make sure that I get my beauty sleep so I can make a lot of people feel the burn tomorrow.